High-performance homes are houses that don't take a lot of money to own. Housing that essentially heats and cools itself without any fossil fuels. Some high-performance homes, they cost a lot more up front. One of our goals is to get that cost down so it's cheaper and far more comfortable to own one. This campus is about doing research. It's about learning and teaching. Old Main is our first building, and it's made out of straw bales and mud and has an enormous amount of labor in it. But it feels good. It may be the least practical to build on a commercial basis, but there's something about that artistry that goes into it. Once you get your hands in the mud, you just want to play. And that shows. That gives the building a personality, and everybody loves it. It'll never catch on amongst contract because it's so much work. So we wanted to show that you can also make a highly energy efficient place out of stuff a contractor will use. So we built what we call the Manny Shop. It's built with structural insulated panels and a steel frame, and like any building, any of our buildings that is, it's well grounded to the earth. It has a huge thermal mass. We had to dig a 6-foot hole in the ground anyway to pour the foundation, so as they filled up that hole, we threw in layers of air pipes. So we have a total of 50,000 feet of air pipes, or approximately 10 miles. And we take the hot air off the solar capture area and we run that through the pipes, and that transfers all the heat into the ground under the building. If I'm on a tour, usually as I walk through this door, I tell people that they're walking into an active solar panel. The hottest air ends up at the top up there, where it goes outside and through one of 76 hot air solar panels. And then it comes inside at about 140 degrees and goes through the ductwork up there. And that's where it meets those 50,000 feet of underground pipe. Cost of electricity to run the backup heat on that was about $75 a month, annual average, approximately 15,000 square feet. Our house, sort of like the Manny Shop, has a lot of solar capture area and a lot of greenhouse on it, which is also solar capture area. Very well insulated and has a lot of thermal mass. The house is also built with structural insulated panels, which is a foam plywood sandwich 12 inches thick. In order to be any good at actually building these things, we have to try them. We have to put our life where our mouth is, essentially. Just the fact that in January we can run our furnace 1 day a week gives you a hint of how well it keeps its heat. The heater consists of just one water heater element out of an electric water heater, and we heat the entire 4,000 square feet with that. The next design was how to build a small, practical house that works as well as the Ark, but costs way less. The Spark is a smallish, standard-size American home. It's 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, very well insulated, and has almost all the characteristics of the Ark. I think if you build a building a lot like the Spark, the cost might be 10% higher than an average house, but it's so much cheaper to own after that, and rather practical. The lessons we've learned here, we're happy to talk about. We throw as much info as we can on the web, and we give tours as often as possible.